In the beginning, there was two idiots, one camera, and a review. And tonight, we are shocking awe-shucking Super 7's Papa Emeritus Papa
Emeritus
I from the Ghost from Super 7's Ultimate line. Boom! There he is.
already looks awesome.
He does. He better be awesome. He costs a lot. So boom, here is Papa I. There are, at the time of this filming, 5 Papas, 6 Papas.
We're already in I don't know territory.
Have you ever heard of the band Ghost?
Yes, mostly from Super 7.
Oh. Well, the band Ghost is fronted by a Papa.
Okay.
And each album or tour cycle is fronted by the new Papa. So like they either kill or dispose, or he gets too old and they replace him with a new Papa who has a slightly different costume, makeup, persona.
Okay.
It's all by the same guy.
That's what I was gonna ask.
But
same guy, different character?
Yes.
I see. All right.
So it's their fake church.
Sure.
So
this is one.
This, according to the packaging, is the first one. I have trouble telling them apart because they're all basically this guy with slightly different face paint. It's like, which version of King Diamond is this? I don't know. It just looks cool.
Okay.
So, I love the band. I love the music, most of it. And I was suckered into buying this because it's cool. I want to see. I like to spend money.
Suckered.
Well, we'll see.
Is that your response to why?
Yes.
You like the band?
I love the band. The first couple albums I thought were amazing. Then they kind of get a little too commercial poppy. And then they've, like, in the last... They keep releasing singles that are really great, but the albums aren't so good.
Oh, yeah.
And they have this whole horror thing, and I really like it. And it's music that I can play for my mom, and if she doesn't listen to the lyrics, she'll like it.
Oh, nice. All right.
But then you pay attention to the lyrics, and it's like, oh, he's talking about the devil, and he's talking about how everyone's going to die, or he's talking about, Elizabeth Bathory, but it's really good poppy music. So anyway.
Okay.
So I saw this toy. I've liked some of the Super 7 toys. I was super intrigued by this guy because they never showed him underneath his robes.
All right.
So I wanted to know, and it's not one of the reasons, but I was super curious. Did he have a Super 7 He-Man body under there?
Oh, that'd be funny.
Do they have what, like, is he just a stick figure under there?
Well, this is a cloth robe.
This is a cloth robe. It's not, it feels like the material you would get on, like, a members only jacket.
Yeah, kinda.
A little more stiff.
It's like, waterproof material.
Yeah, like maybe kind of like what a tent would be made out of.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. That's surprising.
Yeah, and all the pictures had him going like this, and I was super curious. So, we'll take a look at that portrait. There he is. That is, I want to say, not great paintwork, but it's actually great paintwork because that's what he looks like. It looks like he just put on black and white grease paint, and if you look around the sides, it's kind of messy and stuff. And his hat, or whatever this is, type of hat, the Pope hat, is done really well. The ghost symbol on the top is done really well. Whatever this part of the hat is, and those ghost symbols,
the hang down,
yeah, done really well. And I believe this makeup was actually a mask that he wore on top of his face with makeup on that mask. So it had goofy features compared to him, the actual guy underneath to start off with.
Is that what his eyes are supposed to look like?
He wears contact lenses.
Okay.
So every time you see him, his eyes are different.
Okay.
Sometimes they're black, sometimes they're white, sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're small. Yeah, it's just...
I mean, it took me this long to realize that his eyes were different, so...
Yes.
Got it.
But it's all staged in theatrics. It's very Kiss.
Sure.
Alice Cooper shock things.
Yep.
The design on his robes is very well done.
Oh, yeah.
All the crosses and stuff look great. There's nothing on the back. And he does. It does, as I was worried, kind of bunch up weird when you put his arms down. So
yeah,
I was trying to figure out what it would look like, but it does have a wire in the outside, so you can move it and it will stay. So once you put him in a pose, it'll work.
Is that all the way around?
Yeah. So here's the big question. What does he have underneath? Well, he's Velcroed, and he has his black suit. Completely new sculpt.
With broken knees? What's up with that knee?
He has weird knee.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it only looks good in one position. It's sculpted weird. But theoretically, you're going to have him underneath the robes the whole time.
Yeah.
Because you don't usually see this.
I get it, yeah.
You see it in the video where he's feeding food to all the sexy nuns he's about to have sex with, I think, or then who turn into the rest of the band and play songs. It's a very confusing video.
Makes perfect sense.
He does have shiny boots, or shiny shoes.
Shiny shoes.
Compared to his flat costume.
And the robe is actually attached, well, it slides over his arms.
It slides over his arms, yes. It is over his arms so that when you move his arms down, it naturally brings it down. It was a rather ingenious design.
Yeah.
But it brings out one of the things I hate about soft goods, is that it came like this, so I didn't know which way his articulation was.
Right, yes.
And if he's a NECA guy, I have to take the cloak off and try and figure it out. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep funneling and break. Maybe. But he's a Super 7 guy, and it was very easy, and he just moved, and it was fine. But I had that momentary, like, really? But I think it's kind of ingenious because the rope naturally, when you don't even touch it, naturally just wants to fall down because it just follows his arms. So
that's nice.
It's a new idea I had not seen.
Same with the Velcro.
And yeah, he just has your mom's made your Halloween costume Velcro snaps on the inside to close that down. I'm pretty sure that is not show accurate.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, so like you can just bring his arms and that naturally pulls that down as opposed to having it pop up. So yeah, and it does bunch up like all soft goods do on this scale. But you can work around it there. So
yeah,
not unsurprising. And as we saw, he is an articulated figure. He has, spoilers, articulation. Ball joint at the top of the neck, ball joint at the bottom of the neck, waist, diaphragm, waist swivel. Ball joint hips does not have thigh swivel, which makes having ball jointed knees look weird because they line up pointing the wrong way.
Yeah.
And then he has ball jointed ankles, ball jointed wrists, single jointed elbows, and ball jointed shoulders. So he is way more articulated than I would have thought because his character basically is just a pope who runs around on stage, but he doesn't do karate or fight or do anything. So I didn't know how much articulation because I didn't know what body it would be.
Is this standard Super 7 articulation?
Yes.
I don't think I own any Super 7.
The Super 7 guys I all own, that is a standard articulation for all of them. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you say soft sculpt on the ears, that's because it's the mask. I forgot to mention that.
Oh.
So it's very hard to say this is a terrible portrait, but he's wearing a mask.
How far around does the mask go?
It's a full head mask.
Oh, wow. All right. Okay.
So, and then in later iterations, he just wears face paint. Because, like, he's bald, but it's like a full-headed mask.
Just paint seems like the way to go.
Yeah. So, I think he learns. But who knows?
You live, you learn.
Yeah, so there you go. Articulation. And as with sort of Super 7, usually, their Ultimates line, he comes with a veritable kitchenette of accessories. The first of which is he comes with another portrait, which has a slightly different paint scheme. Or, yeah. Because he always has different paint schemes.
The mouth specifically is slightly different.
Yeah. Doesn't have the fangs.
There's a lot of detail on that hat.
Yeah, and this hat, I don't know how well that... Yeah, that's crazy. And again, it does have a soft sculpt, but again, as we have been explaining ad nauseum, he is wearing a mask, so I don't know if that's... Like, I can't blame them for that. Yeah, and he's got the great paint job all the way around. He's got those ghost symbols on whatever those things are. And you may ask, why does he come with a yellow hat? And I'll tell you, because he comes with an entire different robe. Comes with his white robes.
And there's a lot of detail on that.
Yes, there is a whole... lace pattern all the way around. Nothing on the back again, but I think I believe that would be accurate. Same Velcro, same wires, same thing. You just pop that one off, slide this one over. But that way you have your white, your good guy or bad guy, I don't know. So he comes with that. And because he's the lead singer, he comes with a microphone, which is okay. It's not
It's just cast plastic.
Just cast plastic. It does, I don't know.
Some buttons.
It's got a button on-off switch. You can see that. And because he likes to stand there and preach, he comes with the mic stand, which again is one solid piece into the bass. No articulation or anything, but the mic clips in just fine.
Very nice.
And it is sized right to his mouth.
Perfect.
So that's all you really need it to do. And then you ask, can he hold it? And I say yes. He comes with splayed fingers. And then he has his metal punch you in the face for not liking metal hands. He comes with his gripping hands so he can hold his mic. Actually, check that. Reverse it. He comes with his big gripping hands to hold his mic. He comes with his smaller gripping hand. I'll show them to you. There you go. Mic, smaller hand. And you're like, what does that use? Well, this can hold on to the mic stand, or he comes with, I forgot what these are called, but he comes with the smoked things, gold to go with his white and gold outfit, and he's got his silver incense burners, real chains, and it's got a little handle up there so he can hold it. There you go. So he can walk around and do his incense and pray for your immortal soul to go to Satan.
Looks real nice.
So you can basically get 2 versions and can do anything you need it to do.
And he also has opposing hands for the ones that we showed off earlier.
Yes. Left and right hands, so he can do it ambidextrously. Thermal or sensor. So he, like all Super 7 guys, is a 6-inch figure. This is Super 7's Thulsa Doom, who's about the same size, and this is Marvel Legends Hercules.
Who is tall for Marvel Legends.
So yeah, he'll fit in with. He can preach to any of your 6-inch guys. He'll probably preach to your 7-inch guys because he is a shorter dude, if I remember correctly. But he's a Swede, so he might be tall. I don't know.
Looks good.
Yep.
Either way.
It'll fit in. It'll work.
Final thoughts.
Metal.
So you said he was 55.
55, yes. 55.
Which is the current rate for Super 7 Ultimates.
Yes. Your Turtles guys are 55. Your He-Man guys are 55. Your Masters of the Universe guys are He-Man guys. Silverhawks are 55.
Yeah, everything else is on pre-order.
Yeah.
Thundercats.
Yeah, but they're all 55 is their 6-inch guy with our super, quote unquote, super articulation. Tons of accessories, cloth goods.
Right.
Small print runs, made to order.
Production.
Yes.
Production runs.
Runs.
Comic shop guy.
How dare you? How dare you?
I don't have any. I've been keeping an eye on Ultimates and Super 7 for a couple of years, I guess, since I've been back into toys. But I so far don't have any. I was tempted by some of the Disney stuff, like Robin Hood.
Oh yeah, we'll be reviewing Robin Hood.
Oh, okay.
He's coming.
Nice.
If he ever ships.
But I don't have any, and I'm really curious where else they're going with the music-themed figures. Because I know they've done some Ghost, and they've done a bunch of reaction stuff.
Yes.
Including Johnny Cash. They just showed a reaction, and I'm like,
Yes.
I might need a Johnny Cash figure.
See, that is why I wanted. That is another reason why I was interested.
So, I think I'm okay with the price, given everything that's here. The accessories, the cloth goods are great. The figure looks good. Those knees bother me, but they're covered up. And I'm saying this is good. I like it. I'm not a fan of the property, obviously. I know nothing about it, but I think this is a good toy, and I'm saying 5 hammers? Why not? 5 hammers.
Whoa!
Might as well.
Shock and awe, ladies and gentlemen. Shocked and awed. Alright, so, this is my toy. I'm going last. I'm super into Band Ghost, as I've said. I have I don't know, 7 or 8 Super 7 guys. And they're all just almost perfect. I'm going to give him 4.5. Because all the things you said are good. But his articulation, he's a little loosey-goosey.
Oh.
The joints aren't as tight as I want. And as I was worried about his robe bunching up, and it does bunch up. And you can move it around and get it where you want it to be.
Yeah.
But as with all 6 and below soft goods, they don't work right. They don't hang right.
It's true.
And
Have you had any trouble with him holding a pose so far?
I have not had him hold any trouble, but I have to like constantly readjust his ankles to make sure, and the wire in his robe is helping him stand.
Oh, okay.
Like a tripod.
I see.
I've also had, the other thing that is cool about the wire in the robe is that you can use it to move it out of the way of his feet and to help him stay, like it's longer than he is, so you can move it out of the way so you can get his feet on the ground.
But it's not as bad as Moon Knight.
No, but see, like Moon Knight, his cape's in the way.
Right, yes.
This guy's cape is, his robe is articulated. So nothing egregious. Just it's good. But again, soft goods on small figures is not great.
Not quite there for you.
Not there. But this guy is fun enough that the next time I have a week where nothing else comes in next week, I'll probably pick up King Diamond.
Now, does the rest of the band have personalities, or is
The
it...
rest of the band are known as the Nameless Ghouls. And they're basically... they originally were monks with, like, plague doctor masks, kind of, sort of.
But do you think Super 7 is going to make them, or just stick with...
I think they're just going to stick with Papa. Because theoretically, well, what they could do is they could release one soulless ghoul and then have all the instruments, because all the other guys look exactly the same.
I see.
They could even just put on a new head, and they all wear black suits in later iterations with different heads.
Oh, that could be, yeah.
So they already have a bunch of it. So they could make one guy, and you could buy 5 of them, Army Builder Ghost, or 4, depending upon. But they have a keyboardist and a drummer and a bassist but anyway, if they made a Nameless Ghoul and he came with, see, I wouldn't want 5 guitars though, or 4 guitars. Be interesting.
At 55 a pop.
At 55 a pop, that would be a lot. But King Diamond has just as much stuff and cooler stuff. He has his inverted crosses and his stuff and his chains and all. This has sold me on him.
Coming soon?
Coming soon, because he does not have messed up knees.
Oh, even better.
See, he spoiled what the body could be. Spoilers. Because he came out in between this guy's shipping, and he has an all new skinny body that is not. Yeah.
Stay tuned for that.
Yep. Merciful fate. No, this guy's awesome. If you like Ghost, I would definitely get him. He's 1,000 times better than their piece of crap reaction toys.
Oh, I'm sure.
But the licenses they have with the reaction toys makes me like, oh man, you could maybe get an Ultimates version of that guy.
Yeah.
Like Johnny Cash. I might buy Johnny Cash.
Like, the reaction to me is always a foot in the door. It's like, hey, this is potential Ultimate.
Yeah. But I think the reason the reaction works so well is they don't have to get accurate likenesses.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's the same. It's the same thing with Funko Pops.
Well.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Funko Pop in this channel.
Nope. Fuck them. Funko Pops.
Yep.
Yep. Buy me. Like, subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for watching. For old time's sake.